On that, if you want to watch, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, first of all, Kindle Fire, almost exactly the same as the rumors that I mentioned to you yesterday in the video. 7-inch IPS display with Gorilla Glass, I didn't know that. 1024 by 600 resolution, which equates to a 169 pixels per inch mark. It has Wi-Fi, no 3G options right now. There's also no camera or microphone, which in a way is kind of a bummer. We're losing a feature here, but when we get to the price in a second, it'll kind of make sense. But also, tablet cameras don't really, I don't know, they're not really the best. They've been very lackluster and very awkward to hold as well. So, you don't have a camera or a mic, but it's not really a deal breaker for me. Has a dual-core CPU, as I reported yesterday, 512 megabytes of RAM. Interesting thing, 8 gigabytes of internal storage, but you'll also get unlimited cloud storage. And it's actually pretty cool how this works. So you'll be able to look, let's say, at your music, and you'll be able to switch between albums that are stored locally and albums that are stored for free in Amazon's cloud. Same thing will work with movies or TV shows. And what's also cool is you'll have the option to either stream or download, but also WhisperSync technology now works with movies and TV shows as well. So you could be in the middle of a movie as you're, let's say, at school or whatnot, pause it when you get back to your house, your dorm, wherever you are that you live, you can resume that same thing on your device at the same place or on any device that grabs from that same cloud location. So it's actually pretty interesting. Another thing, this is powered by Android, but as I reported yesterday, it's extremely highly skinned. Amazon has done a great job covering up stock Android, and basically there's no real way to get down to the Android layer. It's completely integrated on top. So basically when you activate on your home screen, you'll have a carousel of your recently consumed media. So that means you'll have apps, books, magazines, anything that you want to look at. There's also, again, video store, music store, bookstore, and newsstand, which is for magazines. Those are all Amazon services, and they integrate very well into this tablet. It's built right in. You can easily be looking at your music and with one button get to the music store. Same thing with videos, books, etc. It is completely easy to switch between what you have on your device, what you have in the cloud, and conversely, your collection, whether that be, again, in the cloud or on the device, and the stores to increase that. Another really interesting thing is the Silk browser that's on here. It's not standard Android at all. Amazon has completely redone the browser in their own words, and basically it's sort of Skyfire-esque, if you remember what Skyfire is. I think I talked about that in a couple of videos. Essentially, heavy rendering is done on Amazon's cloud servers and then pumped back down to you, and essentially it's dynamically done. So the browser knows which content needs to go up to Amazon servers, which are much more powerful and have a much bigger pipe than you'll possibly have on your device, and which things it can resolve locally. And there's also dynamic pre-caching of certain sites. The example they use is if you go to the, New York Times, let's say, or if you go to the Wall Street Journal, a lot of people who go to the Wall Street Journal will then go to the business section. So when you go to the Wall Street Journal, a pre-cache will be made of the business section, so when you click on it, it'll already be rendered for you, and it'll load extremely, extremely quickly. Amazon is definitely touting this. And just let me say, I definitely agree with them, especially on a mobile device, which you'll be using over Wi-Fi, and some networks are definitely not as good as others. All the heavy lifting is done on Amazon's server. You connect over your pipe, your smaller pipe, to Amazon's cloud, and Amazon's cloud pumps everything down to you, all rendered and ready to go, which makes it definitely very easy. So the price of this, I was saying sub $300 yesterday. Try sub $200. This device is $199 and will ship in the United States. No word on any international launch, but it'll ship in the United States November 15th. Definitely an interesting thing too, as noted yesterday. There was a lot of speculation about a 10-inch version of the Kindle Fire. They asked a product leader from Amazon, and he sort of just smirked and said, "We'll see in the future," i.e. there will be a 10-inch Kindle Fire, probably in Q1, as I reported yesterday. Now, yesterday I talked a lot about Kindle Fire, but there were actually some other announcements too on Kindle from Amazon on their Kindle e-ink lines. So you have the Kindle Touch, which actually doesn't use capacitive resistive, but it actually uses IR touch technology, similar to, let's say, the Nook and other e-readers out there that have touch interfaces. Essentially, the Kindle Touch doesn't have any buttons. You just sort of click on the screen and swipe if that's what you want to do. It also has an improved e-ink display. Amazon says this is the best e-ink display that they've ever sold, and it even has longer battery life than the Kindle 3. It's slimmer and lighter than the previous Kindles because it does not have a keyboard. You just, again, swipe and tap to move, and there's a virtual keyboard for when you need text input. There's also a virtual keyboard on the Kindle Fire. That's how these touch inputs work. There's something pretty cool is the X-ray feature that they talked about. Essentially, if you're reading a book and you want more information on a character or a setting, you just pull that up, and right inside the book, more information will pop out, supplied by Wikipedia, I believe is what they said. And when you download the book, those X-ray features will come with it. Now, the price is definitely appealing. $99 with ads, $139 without ads. That's for the Wi-Fi only. If you want the 3G version, which you pay once for the 3G option and you never pay for a 3G service again, and that also includes global roaming, that's going to be $149 with ads and $189 without ads. This is going to ship November 21st. Again, this is US only, so the Kindle Fire, Kindle Touch, both November launches, both US only. Kind of interesting. The final thing is the new Kindle. This is not a touchscreen device. It's the replacement for the Kindle 3. And it looks very similar to the Kindle Touch, except it has some buttons on the bottom. That's how you move around. There's no keyboard, so search is going to be a pain. You're going to have to scroll around with the up, down, left, right joystick. Again, if you're just getting a standard Kindle or a Kindle Touch, you're not really, there's no browser that you're going to want to use. There's none of those extra features. You're basically just in it to read books. It's e-ink, for goodness sakes. So it's not really that big of a deal, but it could definitely make, searching for books and buying them a little bit more cumbersome. That's just how I look at it. Again, no keyboard. $79 with ads, so that's the lowest priced Kindle we've ever seen, sub $100. And if you want it without ads, just a little bit under $110 at $109. This actually is going to ship today. I don't really like the new Kindle. I'll be honest with you. It looks kind of boring. It looks like a generic device, one of those ones that you'd see, at Walgreens or CVS or Target from some no-name brand company, just a boring-looking device. Of course, maybe when I get it in hand, if I ever get it in hand, maybe it's built with some high-quality materials, and I know that the back is made out of metal, so that's always a pretty cool thing. But honestly, I like the Kindle 3 look a lot better than the new Kindle. That's just my opinion. Those older Kindles, they're going to be called Kindle keyboards. They're still in stock, and there's some discounts available. Again, they're clearly shipping today since they were available yesterday. Amazon clearly didn't clear all their stock or stop selling them. So you can go ahead and check that out on Amazon.com. Honestly, I'm pretty excited about the Kindle Fire. I don't know if I'm going to go so far to say it's the new king of the tablet marketplace. I don't think it's an iPad killer per se, but it is a really full-featured device. Amazon Skin makes Android very usable. It's very easy to consume media. The web browser looks very appealing. It's definitely a very interesting thing, and at $200, that's $300 less than the bottom of the line iPad, which can make it definitely an interesting gift, because $200 is a manageable gift, whereas $500 is just completely outrageous. And it could also make some nice Christmas gifts as well. Whatever you're looking for, there's definitely a Kindle for you. Again, starts at $79 for the new Kindle, all the way up to $200 for the Kindle Fire. I'd like to hear your feedback in the comment section below, guys. I'm sure everyone's asking you for your 2 cents on this. I love to read it, so that's just whatever.